Hey Shepherd Youth, it is Monet here. I almost forgot my name for a second. Your favorite Christmas enthusiast here for another YouTube video. What is this YouTube video, you might ask? I don't know. Did you read the title? But it is my top 5 Christmas movies of the Christmas season. Now, this couldn't have come at a better time. It's still early-ish in December. Still gives you a lot of time to watch these movies if you want, but I just thought it was fitting for me to do this video because I love Christmas. My birthday is 5 days before Christmas, so keep that in mind. So I was born in the Christmas season. I was meant to be full of joy and full of Christmas spirit. So I'm really excited about it. So this is my top 5 personal favorite Christmas movies. Now, I know that not everyone is gonna agree with me. Some people might, some people won't. So if you have a different top 5, I would like to see it in the comments. Or you can come to me personally on a Saturday and you can tell me it. I would love to hear it because I'm all about all kinds of Christmas movies. So let's get into it. First of all, I hope you guys like my Christmas decorations for this video. I figured I would make it a little festive in the background. We got some abstract Christmas art from leftover decorations, and then we have a Christmas tree. So, you know, thought I'd like spice it up a little bit. So without further ado, let's get into my top 5 Christmas movies. So number 5, we're gonna start number 5 and make our way to the top because we're gonna save the best for last, obviously. Number 5 has some debate about it. Some people don't know if it should primarily be a Halloween movie. Some people don't know if it should primarily be a Christmas movie. For me, I like to enjoy it during both seasons, but it is Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, Nightmare Before Christmas is a classic. It is a Disney classic. You got your Jack Skellington, you got your Sally, you got Oogie Boogie, you know, a great soundtrack. You got just all of the things that make a great movie. It is one of my favorite Christmas movies to watch during Christmas. I watch it during Halloween and Christmas, okay? I don't think it should be bound to one holiday. I think that it is, it works for both. So I know that specifically Avery, I know she is a big fan of it. So that is my number 5 movie. Moving on, number 4 has to be Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Now, why didn't I put number 1 on the list? I think Home Alone 2 has all of the things that you want in a Christmas movie. First of all, if you don't know this movie, it is about a kid who, it's kind of sad. His family leaves him when they go on vacation and they don't notice until it's too late, which I think that their family, for now doing this a second time, needs to have the police called on them, because why? Home Alone 2 has everything that you want in a Christmas movie. It is a kid that is in New York by himself in a hotel, a really nice hotel, may I add, who is ordering food service, who is watching, you know, movies, Christmas movies, and he's having a great time by himself. That's everything that I wanted as a kid. Everything I want now is to be in a hotel room in New York while it's snowing in the Christmas season, watching movies and ordering room service. That just sounds like a dream to me. He also goes to like the coolest toy store in the world and he meets like really cool people. Of course he meets some not cool people that we come across in the first one, but it's just such a, it has more Christmassy vibes to it than the first one does for me. But that's just my personal opinion. That is my number 4 movie. Moving on. Number 3. You know, this list was really hard for me. As someone who is a Christmas enthusiast who was born in the Christmas season, it was really hard to narrow this down. But number 3 for me is going to have to be The Polar Express. When I saw this movie as a kid, it truly made me like, I don't know, feel a lot. It made me feel a lot. It was like maybe Christmas and this whole Santa thing and everything. I'm like, maybe this is real. I hope I get a bell for Christmas because then I know that it's real. Anyways, but if you haven't seen it, it is a must. You must get a hot chocolate and you must sit on your couch in a warm blanket by the fire and watch this movie. That's all I can say about it. It just emulates Christmas spirit. So that is my number 3. you should watch it if you haven't seen it. Some of my friends don't like that movie. You know, do I judge them? Yes, I do. I really do judge them. But to each their own, I guess. Number 2. So this list went through many revisions, I'm not gonna lie. I went through a bunch of different options and things, but number 2 ended up being, for me, A Charlie Brown Christmas. Growing up, I watched this every year. It's always on cable, and it is just such a special, cute cartoon that you can watch over and over again. At least for me, I can watch it over and over again. My mom is like obsessed with Snoopy, like obsessed. So I really had no choice in watching it, but it's just such a fun thing to watch with your family. And the fun thing about Charlie Brown Christmas is that it's all about, you know, the joys of Christmas and presents and all that stuff, but it also includes the story about Jesus and why Christmas is important in the first place. So I think it has everything for everyone. It's just a classic. Like, how could you not watch Charlie Brown Christmas on Christmas? So that is my number 2. So going forward, before I do number 1, I have some honorable mentions. We have honorable mentions. We have the Santa Claus. The Santa Claus is great. Tim Allen becomes Santa Claus, and it's such a good movie. It's a great movie. It was almost on my top 5, but didn't quite make the cut, so that is why it is on my honorable mentions list. Number 2, A Christmas Story. If you don't know already, TBS plays it for 24 hours on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and to some that might be a nightmare, like my grandpa. He hated it. He used to hate it. And then we have, you know, the classics, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Frosty the Snowman, you know, all of those things are so much fun, and they're old, so, you know, yeah. How could I forget? Princess Switch. Have we seen that on Netflix? It is hilarious. It's not meant to be funny, but I like to laugh at it. It's become a Christmas classic for me, I'm not gonna lie. So those are my honorable mentions. So for number 1, I'm gonna need a drum roll. Number 1 is a tie. It is 2 movies because I could not pick to save my life. If you told me to pick between these 2 movies, I will just simply pass away. It is Elf and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. These are my favorite Christmas movies of all time. Elf with Will Ferrell is hilarious and amazing in every way. The Grinch, the live action, not the cartoon, the live action with Jim Carrey is just, they're both amazing Christmas movies that you should watch if you haven't seen them before. So those are my 2 favorite Christmas movies. They're both hilarious. They both provide not only, you know, joy and like Christmas spirit, but it's just like a comfort for me. They are fantastic. So highly recommend. Those are my 2 top. I can quote both of them like easily, and very obscure quotes, but the children love the books. Sister, but the children love the books. Just a lot of funny quotes. The most quotable movies ever, honestly. They're just the best. Just take my word for it. I promise you, if you haven't seen it, please watch it. If you have seen it, watch it again. Watch it for me. Watch it with me. I will watch it with you. But yeah, those are my top 5 Christmas movies. I hope you enjoyed my list. Again, if you didn't agree, or if you do agree, please, I want to see your lists down below in the comments, or even you can talk to me in person. We can have a whole discussion about it. I'm all about it. But that is my list. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for Shepherd Youth, and follow us on Instagram for a bunch of just fun stuff, and if you want to know when we upload a new video, because we upload every Tuesday and Thursday for the most part. So follow along. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys all have a great Christmas.